There was once this sunflower who dreamed of being a cool artist. So he packed up his leaves, left the farm, and went to the big city. He was going to be a big, popular, fine artist. So he arrived in the big city. His name was Sunny. Since Sunny knew nobody in the city, he started sketching strangers on the street. He tried to sell his sketches to people for whatever they could give him, but many simply said, "No thanks," and walked away. Still, he went out every day and drew strangers and tried to convince them to buy his drawings. Some days he got lucky and someone would buy a portrait. But as time went by, Sunny realized that he could no longer afford to stay in the city. So sadly, he had to gather his leaves once again and reluctantly went back home to the farm. Sunny went back to the family business of making sunflower oil. But deep in his soul, the yearning to make art full time never left him. So he would sneak off to the back of the barn during his free time and just draw whatever dreams his mind came up with. And he did this for a year until one day he had so many completed artworks. And as he looked at his secret exhibition there in the barn, a voice inside him said, "Go, Sunny, go back to the city and try again." So Sunny left the family farm yet again. And this time when he got to the city, he didn't go to the streets. He went to the galleries. The first gallery was already committed and asked him to come back the next year. The next one just didn't represent his style of work. And the other gallery didn't even give him the time of day. At this point, Sunny's savings were starting to run low. In fact, one day, he only had enough money to either take the bus back home or use the money to go and meet the next gallery owner. He had a choice to make. The next morning, Sunny got up and took the bus. It was a short trip and he was there in front of the gallery. Sunny was risking it all. And this time, the gallery loved his work and had an opening for him right there and then. In fact, by a stroke of good fortune, one of their best patrons walked in as Sunny was hanging up his work. And she bought his biggest and most expensive artwork on the spot. Sunny was amazed. So that day, he had enough money to pay his rent for a few months and to stay and make a new collection. Imagine if he had taken the bus home that morning. So, Sunny's persistence paid off and he was on his way to becoming the cool artist he dreamed of being. This is a wink to you. Whatever you're working on, don't give up on your dreams. Bye!